Sarah's out feeding the chickens this morning. And see, this is why, one of the reasons why we put the coop in their little yard underneath this tree. Because obviously in the summertime it helps shade them. And in the wintertime, when it's snowing, it creates a little bit of a break from the snow. Their little feet don't freeze. There's a happy dog right there. Hi, puppers. But they do have food both outside and inside, so they don't have to go outside. We got this chimney type thing, this PVC tube contraption that goes off inside that they fill up. So right now it's pretty low. I don't fill it every day. I fill it every few days. And take a big old funnel and start scooping the food into it. That way they get their food inside. Yeah, it's beautiful out here this morning. It's supposed to snow all day. This definitely would not have been the day to try to drive back and forth to Ontario for work, that's for sure. But, all right. Well, have a good Saturday, everybody. Look at the size of these flakes. You know, a second ago I filmed something and apparently I didn't hit record, but it's what it is. Yeah, there's some big snowflake, like snow globe style, and you can see where it is sticking to things that aren't the road surface. It's 34 degrees according to the TV thing. And yeah, we're on our way back from breakfast. We went to Apple Valley. Had breakfast at Corky's there, and in Apple Valley it's snowing just as much, but it's not sticking, even though the temperature is supposedly the same. It's strangely not sticking to anything, but here we are sticking. I don't understand the magic behind the difference there when I think the temp's the same, but whatever. And so here we go on our way back to the house, and I know I'm not gonna be able to sit there for more than like 20 minutes. I'm gonna be pulled out to go do something because I just can't sit in the house when it's like this. I got to be out doing things. Beautiful. All right, well, enjoy your Saturday. Yeah, see, here the closer we get to the house, actually the more it's sticking to the roadway. And now the old mirror thingy says 35 degrees. Yeah, but it's sticking. Although I know the way these things work is it could stop snowing, and 2 hours from now 80% of this could be gone. But while it's here, it's pretty, and it's actually supposed to snow throughout most of the day. So unless the temperatures rise significantly, we might get decent accumulation. We may end up with, I don't know, 6-8 inches, which for down here is a healthy amount. We only get sticking snow about every other year, and normally it's maybe 1.5 inches on the worst of the storms. I mean, it freezes all the time, but it doesn't snow that often. It just, normally when the clouds move in to create snow, they also trap heat. And for that reason, we don't really get the combination of effects as often. But when the clouds are gone in the wintertime, it gets colder than snot, at least as far as Southern California is concerned. We get down into the low 20s quite often. Have to worry about the frozen hose bib and stuff like that. But yeah, here we are. It's amazing. Thank God it's a weekend, because I definitely wouldn't be going to work in Ontario today. That would not happen. I mean, could I get there and back? Sure. got the Jeep, winch, and all that other good stuff. But it doesn't make it smart to try it. Not really. It's just not worth it. So yeah, I'm glad that the worst of this is happening over the weekend, but I don't need to be at work. This enables me to stay close to the house and enjoy it instead. So here, I decided that we had to go down E, which is the street right near the house. So we had to go down E because I want to see what the water crossing looks like with the rains. Sometimes it gets going pretty good. And here we get to the hill at E, and now it's 32 degrees, so yeah, it's a little slipperier here. And of course, I'm not aired down or whatever, I'm just driving around. And I figured, well, if I have a hard time getting back up the hill to the house, I can always go around the big circle and I'll be fine. Yeah, there's not much in the, it says flooded, but there's not much here. It's a creek full of slush. And, yeah, well, it would be somewhat humorous to just kind of get stuck in between these two hills. Now they'll get up either side. I'm not that worried about it. Although there is a car at the top of the hill that I'm hoping is not going to be in my way. It doesn't look like he's going too far past though. So if that thing is stuck, I might need help. I think it's moving. It's moving very, very slowly. What are you just driving around in the snow too? What are you doing, buddy? Yes. He's in the Subaru. Good shape until he runs out of ground clearance. And yeah, so we'll take a big loop around and just go back to the house. Enjoy what looks like a winter wonderland. This the bowl. It's really not a bowl. It's obviously it's at the stream bed where that water crossing is. The houses, the neighborhoods kind of wrap up and around the banks of this stream bed. And I don't know, I refer to the area as the bowl. The houses in this area, it's actually referred to as the mesa by people in Hesperia and Apple Valley and whatever. This is the mesa area. The reason being is that it's on a plateau, effectively, that overlooks the basin behind Lake Silverwood. And there's some of these streets you can kind of go toward the edge of the street and you can look out, and it's, I don't know, probably 200 or 300 feet above the valley that's behind Lake Silverwood. And, yeah, it's beautiful down there. And at this point in that valley, they haven't built any houses, although they've thought about it. I'd like to think that since it's right in the shadow of the dam from Lake Silverwood, that it's not a good idea. And I hope that prevents building for a while. But I know they've talked about it many times down in that valley. But it almost looks like an area that needs to be preserved. As this was once, but here houses exist, and here we are. So I'm not going to hypocritically abandon my house just because it could have been nature. What it is, but yeah, this Hesperia actually does have hills. It's not all flat like you might think from the 15. There are hills, and there is beauty to be had, especially in the right weather situations. There's nothing to me more pretty than the Joshua tree or one of these junipers that's frocked with the snow. And there's not much that's more pathetic to me than the look of a palm tree in somebody's yard that's got snow on it, because that's just unnatural. The stuff that's meant to be here, it looks amazing. Look at that poor palm tree over there. Look at that in that yard right there. That poor palm tree does not look happy. Palm trees are not meant to be where the snow is. But I hear people stick it in the ground. They survive. They do okay, but they're not really meant for snow. And you can see it. They're not happy.